If you're running a local SEO agency in 2026, you're probably cooked. Here's the exact brutal blueprint from going from where you're at to 250K plus per month in 2026. And stay tuned to the end of this video because a lot of SEO agencies won't actually watch till the end. I'm going to reveal secret sauce that I've taken from 7 to 8 figure SEO agencies and I've done myself as well. So here's what the document will do for you. This is not just a motivational PDF. You don't need motivation, you just need systems. So if you're already doing 10K to 50K plus per month running a local SEO agency, you have a proof of concept and the market wants exactly what you want to sell. And clients are already paying you money and that part works. The problem is that everything feels probably manual right now. It's very chaotic and churn is completely eating your growth. You're working harder every single month, but the number is not moving. And on top of things, AI is completely taken over the local SEO space as well. And this is not a motivational problem. It's more so of a systems problem. So in this guide, we're going to cover why most agencies will be dead in 24 months, the pricing structure that destroys retention, how to build a delivery system that runs without you, how to automate what most of your team is already doing manually, the retention system that keeps clients paying for years, how to hire VAs without getting burned, the exact math and org chart for 100K plus per month, your 90-day action plan starting now. And read every single chapter, skip over nothing, because the chapter that you probably want to skip is probably what you need the most. And if you want all my free trainings, depending on whether you're viewing this from the Gamma Doc or from YouTube, you could go ahead and click the link in the Gamma Doc or down in the description. First off, who am I? I'm Norman. I was an introverted software engineer working in 9 to 5, but I thought I was always destined for more. I just wanted more time freedom, more money freedom, more location freedom, and to give back to my immigrant parents that made it all possible for the opportunities that I've had in the US. And you might be in the same boat. I came from being very scared to talk to people, generating my first client via ads, to scaling Aqua's scale agency to multi-6 figures in revenue, targeting pool builders or running Facebook ads for them, and also SEO. I've ran into a lot of pitfalls, and now I'm scaling up an AI SEO marketing software that I'll probably tell you about a little bit later into this video, targeting local businesses with the same mechanisms listed in this document. And we're hunting for 8 to 9 figure exit within the next 5 to 10 years. And I've had incredible life experiences just because of starting this agency. And I want you to have the same as well and not being burnt out from running your agency on a day-by-day basis. If you're a local SEO agency or overwhelmed with delivery for your local clients, you could go ahead and just automate us. A link is in the description to basically just automate all of the local GVP stuff for your clients so you can focus on systems, growing your team, and actually selling more clients. So if you're interested, go ahead and click the link in the description. You could go ahead and white label Lead Oracle AI. So let's start with the uncomfortable truth. So most local SEO agencies are probably 1 quarter away from just closing down, but they don't really know it yet. So in 2023, delivering local SEO took a team of 4 to 6 people per 50 clients. You need somebody to do GBP, you need somebody to write content, somebody to build citations, somebody to handle report, somebody as a project manager and a sales rep. That was the model. But in 2026, one person with the right AI stack can manage 80 to 100 clients. And the math is brutal because the agency charging 1.5K per month with a team of 6 need 25 clients just to break even. And at 50 clients, they're profitable. But the delivery cost is around 40 to 60K per month in labor. An AI-powered agency charges 1K per month with 1 operator, right tools, makes 50K in revenue with 8K in costs. Same 50 clients, completely different margins. And the agencies that die first are the ones that never noticed that AI was even happening. So they're hiring junior writers to create GVP posts. They're still paying a VA in the Philippines to respond to reviews one by one, and they're still building citations from hand. And those agencies will get undercut in pricing and lose margin because they won't even figure out what happened to them. Now let's talk about who will survive. So the agency that builds AI-powered delivery in the next 6 to 12 months is going to survive. And that's the window, not 24 months, just 6 to 12. And here's why the window matters. Because right now, your competitors are skeptical of AI. They think of it as low quality work. Some of them might be right because they use ChatGPT directly and got garbage. The agencies that figure it out know how to prompt correctly, stack the right tools, and build a QA layer on top, have a cost structure that no other competitors can match. And this window closes very soon, probably anywhere in 2027, where other agencies will catch up. And those agencies that get to it first will be so ahead of margin and scale that catching up will be impossible. The ones that wait will be extinct. Now, here's what AI replaces in local SEO delivery right now. So GBP posts, a well-prompted AI model can just generate hundreds, thousands of GBP posts across clients in 8 minutes. And human review maybe takes another 10 minutes. So total time per client is around 18 minutes per month for content that used to take 2 or 3 hours. Review responses. An AI trained on the client's brand voice can just respond to those reviews, and those responses are probably better than what most VAs even write anyways. And those cost pennies. Citation building. There are tools out on the internet, and it was never truly manual, but agencies still charge for labor. Report for rankings and tracking, fully automated. No humans need to be in that past initial step. Competitor analysis. AI can pull, summarize all their competitors. Website optimizer. And AI can parse through a website and fix broken links, update H1 tags, etc. But here's what AI can't replace. So the relationship between you and the client, and the strategic conversation, the upsell, the problem solving when something breaks, that's your job. And the rest is just infrastructure. And the agencies that get this right will dominate local SEO for the next 5 years. The ones that don't will spend those 5 years wondering what happened. And the window is open right now. And here's a pricing trap that kills most agencies. And I know in this video I'm talking about local SEO agencies, but in general, all agencies face the same trap. And Hormozi has this framework, if you're familiar with Alex Hormozi, $100 million man, that every single agency owner needs to understand. He calls it basically the danger zone. So in the gym model, the danger zone is $30 to $80 per month membership. And the gym gets $50 per month. And the member shows up twice, feels guilty, and cancels in month 3. For local SEO agencies, the danger zone is around 1K to 5K per month and kills 80% of agencies. And here's why. At 1.5K a month, a client is paying enough to care. They're not treating like a gym membership. They're tracking it on a budget spreadsheet. And every single month that passes without obvious results, they get angrier. They start sending you emails like, I'm not sure this is working. My competitors are ranking above me. Especially for SEO, it's a long-term game. And within the first month, your client's already complaining. And you're basically on defense in terms of battling to keep that client. And you're not in the just keep renewing zone. You're in the justify your existence every single month, and your churn will prove it. So agencies in the 1.5K to 3K per month see anywhere from 7 to 12% monthly churn. That means you're losing almost 100% of your client base every single year, and you're just running to stay in the same place. Now let's look at both ends of the spectrum here. So here is the low ticket model. And I say there's 2 ends of the spectrum because Hormozi has never seen agencies serving SMBs, small, medium businesses, scale past $10 million per year, charging middle ticket prices. So you either go super low ticket, where it's almost a rounding error, where your clients stay on for years and they just keep renewing. You just have to sell a lot of clients, but everything is automated, systemized with VAs and with AI as well. Or you go super enterprise, where you're charging 10K, 15K per month. You don't have that many clients, but every single client, you're so sticky in their infrastructure, that's very hard to churn. First, let's talk about the low ticket model. And this sounds super crazy for a lot of you because I'm sure you're probably used to charging 1K, 2K, 3K per month for local SEO. But this works if you build it right. So at $297 a month, a client is paying the same as if it was a gym membership, especially if they're a business owner. The psychology is the same. They're not tracking ROI on a spreadsheet. They're not emailing you demanding explanations. They just keep paying because $297 is below the justify this threshold for most local businesses. And this is below the noise floor. And their accountant doesn't flag it. Their spouse doesn't notice it. It just renews. And here's real data from agencies running this model. Monthly churn of 1 to 3%, annual retention of 75 to 85%. And the math works if your delivery cost per client is under $99 per month. With AI automation, that's highly achievable, leaving you with healthy profit margins. The downside of this model is you need a lot of clients. So to hit 50K MRR at $297, you need 168 clients. And that's just a volume game. And it requires serious acquisition infrastructure and systems. The upside, if you build that infra, the business is extremely stable. 168 clients paying $297 a month is nearly impossible to lose overnight. Now let's talk about the enterprise model. So 10K plus per month. On the other side, clients that pay 10K plus per month don't cancel either for completely different reasons. You're not just a vendor, you're a partner. So they have staked their reputation on you. Canceling you means them admitting they made a bad decision. And with these clients, you probably are integrated into their CRM, you're integrated into all sorts of different things in their business. And it's very hard for them to churn as well. The main thing with this is friction is enormous. So at this level, you probably have a 3 to 5 year relationship, and that's the norm. The downside of this is it's very hard to land these type of clients because you need case studies, social proof, a sales process that probably takes anywhere from 2 to 3 months to close. You can't just run ads and expect somebody to give you 10K per month. And this is a relationship business. For our agency, what we do is we essentially get people on low ticket and we start operating as growth partners in local businesses. Because after we build that trust, after having months of working together, they know exactly what we have to offer. And then we go to a 10K per month offer. And for most agencies reading this, the path forward is basically start, like I mentioned before, $497 to $997 a month per location and transitioning to multi-location pricing as clients grow and build towards that 10K plus packages for franchise and multi-location accounts. And here's the danger zone escape plan. So, and if you're stuck at 1.5K to 3K per month per client, here's how to move. do. So option 1, bundle multiple locations. So if they have 3 locations paying 1.5K each, that's 4.5K total. And that's the danger zone. So if you restructure as 3 location package at 3.5K with a 12-month contract, you've done 2 things. You've created a committed contract term if you're positioning the pricing as a bundle discount, and churn drops dramatically when clients are on annual contracts. Option number 2 is price per location. So stop charging flat retainers, charge per managed location. So start out at $497 to $797 per location per month. A 5 location client will pay 2.5K to 4K per month. A 20 location client will pay 10K to 16K per month. And this naturally scales with the client's business. It also changes the conversation. So instead of saying, why do I pay 2K per month? The question becomes, how do I expand faster so we can add more locations? And option 3 is annual commitments with monthly payment. So offer a 10 to 15% discount for a 12-month commitment, and most clients will take that. Also, this will come and liquidate all of your ad spend. If you're spending money on ads, you can liquidate team costs, so you can hire better people. You can liquidate cold email infrastructure, anything like that, so you can actually provide the best service for your clients. And one thing I want to talk about is systemized delivery before you actually scale sales. And 9 times out of 10, the problem isn't clients. The problem is that every single new client introduces new chaos. You had 5 clients and suddenly you're just putting out fires constantly. This has happened to me before, and this has happened to 7 to 8 figure entrepreneurs as well. And you need to solve this as soon as possible before you start pumping the gas on sales. And onboarding takes 3 weeks, reporting is late, clients are emailing asking where the posts are, and then you start churning 60%, 3 out of the 5 clients by month 4, and you're back to where you started. This is not a sales problem, it's essentially a delivery system problem. And the rules are simple. Do not scale sales until a new client can be onboarded, delivered for, and reported to without your involvement. Not without much involvement, without your involvement in totality. And if you're bottlenecked in any part of delivery, scale will literally break you. So here's how you build a client onboarding SOP in one afternoon. You don't need Notion. You don't need any project management system. You need a Google Doc and 1 hour of focus. So just open up a blank document and document every single step that you take whenever you onboard a new customer. Also, what I'll do is record a Loom video of you just going through all of that. So simple to the point that somebody without any knowledge of your business or what to do knows exactly how to follow the video, also the written document on how to actually implement this. And do this for every single step until the first monthly deliverable is queued. Next, then timestamp each step. How long does every single step take? Who does it? And that's your SOP. So this is what systemized actually means. A system is not a Notion template that nobody reads. A system is a process that new hire can execute correctly on day 1 without training. And that's the test. The next test to actually see if your SOP is 100% operating at full capacity is basically the hit by bust test. So this is morbid, but very useful. So if you got hit by a bust today, can't work for 4 weeks, what happens to your business and what happens to your clients? If the answer is they'll get no service and probably cancel, your system has failed. If the answer is the VA could follow the SOPs and keep things running for a month, your system is working. So run this test mentally every quarter. Every time you feel pain, ask, is this in an SOP? Does someone else know how to handle this? And this is the most high leverage thing you could do for your business. There is code leverage, there is media leverage, there's money leverage, there's also labor leverage. So you need to make sure that you have all this leverage in order to actually scale up your business. Next are 2 tools that replace a VA for delivery. So Lead Oracle AI, we basically handle all of the GBP posts generation, anything related to local GBPs, we handle all of that. And this eliminates the need for a content VA entirely. And shameless plug, you could go ahead and check out a link in the description, or you could watch it on the document as well. But number 2 is basically a CRM. Go high level is what we use. Client communication, automated report delivering, onboarding workflows, email sequences. It replaces a project manager for most tasks. And these 2 tools handle 80% of what most agencies pay a 3 to 5K per month team employee to do. Here's how you can automate local SEO delivery with AI. So this chapter is heart of the guide. So read this carefully. And every task listed can be automated with existing tools. And if you're doing any of them manually, you're literally burning labor hours on work that could be automated faster and better. So you could pause this video, but I'm going to go through all the tasks very quickly. So GBP posts, review responses, photo optimization, rank tracking, citation monitoring, monthly report generation, Q&A population, competitor gap analysis, client communication. All this can completely be automated with AI. So this for GBP post workflow, essentially a setup will take around 20 minutes per client. You configure a client profile in your AI tool. So you can essentially create a Claude project per client, and then you just give that AI context about a specific business. So business type, services, city, tone, key differentiators, any seasonal promotions, and that basically builds up your AI profile on that company specifically. We also handle this in-house at Lead Oracle AI. We basically create an AI profile of a company based on everything they have online automatically for you. And then you can create a post template. So event posts, offer posts, update posts, product and service posts. You could do all of that. And then schedule posts to generate on the first of each month. The monthly execution would be 20 minutes per client. So AI generates 4 posts automatically on the first. Your VA reviews the post, check for accuracy, brand voice, any outdated information. Posts are scheduled into a GBP tool. You could use Lead Oracle AI for that as well. And then QA is log is updated. So afterwards, you need to ask yourself, what does AI write well? Are there any promotions, announcements? What did it write badly? And then you could train the AI to do it all over again as well to correct the mistakes. And then in the same Claude project, you could essentially have an AI prompt to reply to reviews. So for 4 to 5 stars, we'll have 1 reply. For 1 to 3 stars, we'll have another reply. And brand voice training, essentially have the business owner write 3 to 5 examples of how they respond, and then you'll feed it as prompts, as examples of our tone, and then the AI will match the tone as well. And here's a GVP audit at onboarding. So 12-point checklist. Number 1, we have to make sure that the profile is actually claimed and verified, and business address is added. If not, stop everything else. You need to fix this first, because SAB, service area businesses, won't rank ever as well as a business with an actual business address. So you need to verify the GBP. And then the business name matches exactly what it is on the website. All directories, primary categories set correctly. At least 8 secondary categories are added. Business description, 750 characters, including the primary keyword and city. Service areas are configured. Phone number matches the website. Website URL is correct and links to location-specific landing pages. Business hours are accurate. Holiday hours are added. And at least 25 photos are uploaded. And then Q&A section has at least 10 questions with most commonly asked questions for that specific business. And then service list is complete with description and pricing when applicable. And score a client on this. A 9 out of 12 on an audit tells you exactly where to focus month 1. Next, what's very hot right now is AI search visibility tracking. So this is a metric. It's not just about rank. It's about visibility across the full map grid and also on AI search as well, as we start shifting more towards the AI agent approach of how people actually find local businesses. So Lead Oracle AI or similar tools can show you rankings across multiple points across a geogrid, and not just from one location. So you need to track this monthly, report on it, and then show your clients a before and after map. And this is the most compelling visual that you could put in a monthly report. On top of that, what we need to tell them is how many calls have they generated since they started with us. And that'll just keep clients on for longer as well. Now, here are the tech stack costs. So Lead Oracle AI is anywhere from $99 to $49 per month per location. This handles all of your local GBP stuff. Everything I mentioned, everything you're probably doing manually, we handle all of that. JHL is $97 to $297 per month. And this is CRM, client communication automations. You can have Instantly or Smartly for cold emails. And this is for acquisition, not delivery. And then you can have Zapier or Make, $20 per month to $100 per month. And this is workflow automations between tools. So total tech stack for delivery is around $400 to $500 per month, up to 50 clients. Now let's talk about retention system. So the average local SEO agency has around 7 to 9% monthly churn. So this means they lose 70 to 85% of their client base after a year. They're growing fast, but they're going nowhere. Agencies at 100K plus per month have 1 to 3% monthly churn. Same acquisition, dramatically different trajectory. And clients don't churn because SEO isn't working. They cancel because they don't see exactly what's working and what you're actually doing for them. And they think that they're just throwing money into a trash. And there's a difference. Most clients have no idea if their GVP is performing better than it was 3 months ago. Nobody told them. And the agency sent a PDF in month 1 and then went silent. So when a client decides to cancel, it's usually one of 3 triggers. Number 1, cash flow issue. They look for things to cut. You're on the list because you've been invisible. Trigger number 2, a competitor agency or salesperson offer them shinier and they're just comparison shopping. Trigger number 3, they stop seeing movement, or more accurately, nobody showed them movement. And all 3 are preventable. So here's a 90-day danger window. So behind any new 90-day client, what's going to happen is they're most likely to cancel out any time that they've ever onboarded, because results take a little bit in terms of local SEO. Rankings don't just move dramatically week number 1. And then review velocity doesn't just improve after 1 month. And clients who expected instant ROI start to get impatient. So here's what you need to do in order to survive this window. Number 1 is deliver a first win in 30 days. Send proactive updates, not just monthly reports. Set expectations explicitly at onboarding. Rankings move months 3 to 6. Here's what you'll see in month 1, 2, and 3. Over communicate during months 1 and 2. Under communication in this window is what kills retention. In month monthly reports are retention weapons. So don't just do a data dump. They're ugly. So what you need to do is show 3 things. Number 1, progress towards a goal the client cares about. So clicks, calls, direction requests, profile views from potential customers. Number 2, show them exactly what you did. So this month, 4 new GBP posts, 12 reviews, 3 new photos, citations updated. And then number 3, set them up for next month. In October, we're going to add Q&A population, target 3 new keywords, so clients know exactly what to expect and they don't cancel. They're invested to seeing it happen. And here are proactive check-in scripts. So email templates, 30 days check-in. You could go ahead and pause and see this on your screen. And then also SMS template, 60-day proactively check-in. And here's how to deliver a first win in 30 days. So for every new client, identify the fastest moving metric. Usually profile views moves anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks with photo and post activity. Q&A engagement, immediate if you populate it with keyword-rich answers. Review response rate, go from 0 to 100 in day 1. GBP post activity, visible immediately on profile. Set the expectations of what their first win is, then deliver on it. And a client who's had 1 win, heard about it proactively, is a client who doesn't cancel month 2. What you need also be doing is basically net promoter score or temperature check. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how likely are you to recommend us to another business? And send this at day 60 every 6 months. So if you have 9 to 10, it's a promoter. These clients will refer, and then you need to ask them to. 7 to 9, they won't churn, but they won't refer either. Dig into what would make them a 10. This is all a sales game, by the way. 6 or below, detractors. So they're high risk of canceling. You need to call them immediately. Any score below 6 is a phone call, not email. And call them within 24 hours, ask what's wrong, and fix it if you can. And if a client does cancel, you can have the sequence to actually win back that net revenue retention that's looked highly upon whenever you actually exit to private equity if you do want to sell your agency one day. So day 1, after cancellation, sorry to see you go email, no pitch, acknowledge the relationship. Day 14, value email. Day 30, just checking in email. Day 60, soft offer. Day 90, final ask. And 25 to 35% of current clients will come back within 6 months if you have a win back sequence. Most agencies just let them go. And throughout the entire sequence, you need to be shooting out 1 to 2 newsletters weekly. And this goes out to new leads that haven't booked a call, people that booked a call but didn't buy, clients that already have, clients that churned. You need all of this in your newsletters. And this is crucial because you're going to win back probably 25 to 35% more revenue for your agency. Next is hiring VAs. So you need to systemize everything. Even if you have AI automations, even if you have systems in place, you need a VA to basically be the human in the loop in case you do need some updates. Because you as a founder, you should not be dealing with anything that's below $500 per hour in terms of tasks. So here's how you actually get good VAs. And with AI automations, you could basically have automation do most of it, and a VA just checks to make sure everything is going out correctly. And that's what I'll use a VA for, to handle all the admin work in terms of customer success manager, to handle all of the AI systems to make sure everything is set up correctly. People are actually getting their reports, posts are actually going out. And here are sources where you could do that. Onlinejobs.ph, you could use Shepherd, you could use Facebook groups. We used to run ads as well. And that's the way you could hire a VA. And then before you hire, there's 3 task tests that you need to do. And before committing to anyone, you need to give them 3 paid tasks. So number 1, complete a GBP audit using your 12-point checklist on a real client account. You could pay them for these paid tasks as well. Number 2, write 4 GBP posts for a specific local business of yours. Number 3, respond to 5 fake reviews. And if they complete all 3 tasks correctly without asking you 15 questions, they're probably worth hiring. If they need constant hand-holding, even if you have detailed SOPs, you simply just need to move on. And here's how you can actually train up a VA. Week 1 is shadowing. They watch you work through 3 client accounts. No independent work. Week number 2 is assisted. They do the work, you review everything. Week number 3 is semi-independent. They work, you spot check around 30% of the outputs. Week 4 plus, they're independent. You review flagged items and monthly summaries only. And document what you do in week 1. This will become their SOP for the entirety of them working for you. And here are mistakes that get VAs fired in month 1. If they're posting to a wrong client GBP, this happens when your folder or account organization is sloppy. Build clear naming conventions from day 1. Using the same generic response for every single review, you need to train them on using the AI prompt and AI response. Not reporting errors. If a VA encounters any problems, they don't say anything, you need to fire them immediately. And then missing deadlines without warning. So you need to have a form where a VA fills out at the end of the day to tell them exactly what they've done for the day. So that keeps them accountable. And here's the 100K per month agency model. And it's the full blueprint. So at 10K per month, month. The founder, the sales, service, delivery, oversight, strategy, VA that works part-time, does all the manual and automated GPP stuff. AI tools does 80% of the rest of the delivery. At $30K per month, the founder does sales only, strategy, and partnership development. You have one VA doing the service delivery, you have one VA doing the onboarding, reporting, and admin. And then you have AI tools that drive the rest. At 50K MRR, you have the founder is the vision, top tier sales, partnership deals. You have an operations manager that manages a VA team, a QA oversight, and client escalations. You have a VA team of 3 to 4 part-time VAs doing delivery, client communication, and reporting. And then you also have AI tools that drive the rest. At 100K MRR, the founder exits most operations entirely. So they focus on strategy, high-value partnerships, and then product direction, and also agency direction. You have a COO that owns everything operational-wise. You have a sales manager that handles inbound and outbound sales. You have an account management team that does retention, upsells, client relationships, and you have a delivery team with AI being the backbone for delivery. Now, 100K, your margins are 65 to 75% if an AI stack is built properly. And this is 65 to 75K per month in gross profit on our 100K revenue. And here's what most top agencies have a revenue mix of. So the most stable 100K per month agencies have 40 to 50% direct clients that they sold, 30 to 40% white label, so agency partner clients, whether it's an ads agency, a website agency I referred you business, 10 to 20% on low ticket offers or one-time projects or anything like that. And now one channel failing doesn't collapse the entire business. And diversification is stability. So here's the compounding math. Month 1, 10 clients times 750, which is 7.5K MR per month. Month 6, 40 clients times 750, 30K, assuming 3% churn and steady acquisition. Month 12, 80 clients times 750, 60K MR. Month 18, 130 clients times 750, which is 97.5K MR. And month 18 looks dramatically different from month 6. Not because you did anything different, but because compounding kicked in. And 3% monthly churn means you keep 97% of your client base every single month. And it's combined with consistent acquisition, your growth curve will become exponential after month 12, especially if you have AI systems and SOPs in place. And the agencies that don't get there plateau because their churn is too high. So 7% plus per month, or the acquisition is inconsistent. And you need to be working on both simultaneously. So here's your 90-day action plan, because I don't want you to leave this video without any action plans. Days 1 to 7 is basically foundation. So day 1, lock in your pricing structure. And day number 2, build your delivery SOP. Day number 3, set up your AI delivery stack. So lead Oracle AI, you can check out link in the description. Write local, go high level, connect them. Day 4, choose your primary acquisition channel. So you can have cold emails, you can have Facebook ads. We recommend Facebook ads, especially. Day number 5, build out your lead magnet or cold email infrastructure. Don't try to do both. Or also build out your ads as well. Day number 6, write client onboarding sequence. So 3 emails, day 1, day 7, day 30. Day 7, test your entire system with the AI automations, with your VA, and fix what is broken. Days 8 through 30, first client. So day 8, you need to launch your first acquisition channel. Day 10, do your first outreach to potential agency partners. So 5 emails per day minimum for ads agencies or website agencies. Day 14, review early metrics. What's the CPL? What's the reply rate? Optimize anything that's underperforming. Day 21, you sure you have a lot of qualified prospects in your pipeline. Usually, if we launch ads, we'll probably have qualified prospects the same day, if not the next day. Day 28, you have more clients signed on this new model and new automation system. And then your first goal for the first 30 days should be 3 to 5 new clients, depending on what your ad spend is. Usually in my first month, close 54 new SEO clients running 50 to $200 per day in ad spend. So you need to just chat scale your way through client acquisition. Days 31 through 60, with 3 to 5 clients live, run the hit by bust test on your SOPs. Day 35, hire your first VA if you hit 15K MRR. Day 40, build your first agency partnership pitch deck. Day 45, review your churn risk for every single client. Day 50, optimize your best performing acquisition channel. And you should be doing this on a week by week basis, if not every 3 days, to take a look at your Facebook ads, your cold emails, and just review and optimize the metrics. Day 55, launch your second acquisition channel, the one you didn't choose in week 1. Day 60, audit your delivery system with fresh eyes. Is everything running automatically without you? Days 31 through 60, you need to be landing 8 to 12 clients, if not even more. Following the strategy, your VA is onboarded, your second acquisition channel is live. Day 61 through 90. So day 61, add a YouTube channel or increase cold email volume or increase any cold acquisition channels in terms of volume or ad spend. Day 65, first 60-day check-ins with all clients. Day 70, review NPS scores. Day 75, build or improve your monthly report. Day 80, 80, do a full revenue audit. Day 85, identify one thing that would double your growth rate. Is it more leads, retention, faster onboarding, and then fix that one thing. Day 90, you should be at 15K to 30K MR added if you're executing consistently. And then make a 90-day plan for the next quarter. And here are daily non-negotiables. So every single day you need to check acquisition. Are you actually sending enough emails, running enough ads, posting content? Check your delivery. Is anything behind schedule? Is everything being operated on in terms of all your clients? And then you check pipeline. Did you follow up with every single open lead, or did your sales team do that? And then you need to check your metrics. So what is the MR? What is the churn rate? What are new clients this week? And these 4 checks take 20 minutes per day, and skipping them is how momentum dies. And here's what to do if you feel like nothing's working. At some point, probably around week 5, you're gonna feel like this isn't working. Ads aren't converting, emails aren't getting replies, you're questioning everything. And here's what I do. Don't change everything at once. So just pick one variable. Change that one variable and give it 7 days and reevaluate. If you're cold emails isn't getting replies, change only the subject line. Don't rewrite the entire email. If the ads aren't converting, change the hook. And don't rebuild the entire campaign. If leads aren't converting to clients, change the offer on the sales call. Don't change the lead gen. And panic testing means you never know what actually worked. Systematic testing means you'll find an answer in 2 to 3 weeks versus finding it in 3 months. And agencies that make it to 100K per month aren't the smartest ones. They're the most consistent, and they kept going through week 5. Now here's the only question that matters. Every single agency owner reads this is at a fork. On one side, keep running the same playbook, manual delivery, unstable pricing, and hoping that more clients will fix the margin problem. On the other side, rebuild delivery around AI, using AI tools, for example, like Lead Oracle AI, to actually automate a lot of the service delivery so it can focus on landing more clients and building out that system, like I mentioned in the document, fixing the pricing model, build one solid acquisition channel, execute the retention system that actually works. So a fork doesn't stay there forever. The agencies that choose the right path in the next 6 to 12 months will look back in 3 years and barely remember the hard part. The ones that wait will become extinct. You know what to do, so you need to do it. That's all I have for this video. If you got a lot of value, you can go ahead and check out any of the links in the description. I'll probably have some free trainings. I'll have my school community. I also have a link where you could just automate a lot of your clients' GBP, so you could just focus on acquisition, setting up the systems like I mentioned in the document. But if you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next video.